This is a very strange machine, isn't it? Look at this, extraordinary. Notice here says, for people who don't know which way to turn. Well, that's me sometimes. Let me just put it on the table to show a little more clearly what it's doing. Something very strange and bizarre. Very strange. Those two little pieces sliding back and forward. And look at that sliding back. Very, very interesting. If I go back and forward just a little bit here, they do an action like that, as if they're going to meet in the middle, but they never do, because the mechanism is stopping them from actually touching each other. There's a clear, half a millimetre gap between them as they're going past each other. Very strange. And this path that this thing is making is very, very interesting too. I think it's elliptical or something strange. But it's a lovely piece of work, I think. This is, and I bought this about 40 years ago, and I found alongside it quite a number of things from 1986 it was. And some of these here are all from the same case. Let me show you some of the other items. This is a sweet little thing. It's an on-off switch, which is here. And that's what it does. Isn't that sweet? With the on-off switch, battery to the base, and away it goes. A little creature from space. Here's another one which doesn't make a movement but makes a funny noise. It's supposed to be a bat or something like that. It's making that funny noise. I've got eyes somewhere in the middle of all the fur here. There's a couple of beady eyes. There they are. Two eyes and a little red nose in the middle. When you hold it that way, it squeaks all the time. So upside down, it goes quiet. And he's got little legs like that. And he's supposed to be flapping his wings. And there he is making a noise. And there he is, fast asleep. Fun. Put him fast asleep again. Oh, that's it. Here's a very strange machine. I'll show you what it does. I'll get it to crawl over this with a bit of luck. It's a kind of tractor thing, but it's got an extraordinary movement to it. Oh my! In this way? Oh yes. And this way once more. Wow! And you see where the batteries are too. Isn't that wonderful? It's an articulated thing, and it goes over little shallow pieces, and it's got the controller sitting in the front, do you imagine, for small children. Very nice mechanism altogether, and very unusual. There's nothing else quite like that in my collection, I don't think. Here's some interesting cards, which I like. This one amazed me, because it's one of those electronic cards, but I really haven't touched this case, or taken anything from it for, not 40 years, I think it is. We'll see what happens. Happy birthday to you, it says. And it works. When I took it out last night to look for some toys, I was amazed at the thing was actually working without any replacement of the batteries. Flickering lights and lovely music. Happy birthday to you. Wonderful. Some batteries, even tiny little button batteries, endure and endure and endure. This is a sweet little idea. It's a birthday card, but it's got little flaps in it, like that. And it's something else. It does something else. What does it do? When you open it up like that, and it looks as though hair, you suddenly realise you're supposed to wear it in your head at your party. You're having a birthday party, and this is the birthday hat you wear at the party, along with crackers and jelly and all the other things. But it's a card which you can sign and send it to your friend and put it in an envelope. Very unusual idea, that. Well, this is an all-purpose card with about 30 different things you can send it to. Happy birthdays, happy all this, happy that, happy anniversary, all the way through. It's got the word happy there, and then inside it says from so-and-so or to you. I mean, it's a lovely idea and you just tick the one you want to record for that particular occasion. It's one of the most versatile cards I've ever seen in my life because it's so many uses. 5 by 6, that's about 30 different uses for it. Lovely concept. Here's a very nice Matchbox, Swan Vestas, but it's a German product, this. It's actually a puzzle, because you can't get at the matches. It's got a ball bearing there, which goes back and forward like that. What you've got to do is you've got to get it to ball bearing to stop. It's a heavy ball bearing in the middle, and then you can open it. So I've got to do a bit of shoving and shoving and shoving and shoving and shoving and shoving. A bit of, there it is. Now I push this, and out pops the box with matches. Isn't that beautiful? Very, very simple little mechanism, and one I put it to one side, so the box won't open and the matches won't spit out. So a great lightning at that. Well, this thing is something amazing, because I did engineering at college all those years ago, and a friend, I don't know who it was now, 40 years ago, sent this extraordinary thing to me. This is quite weird. I'm going to turn this like this, very slowly. My hand's going, what I'm looking at is clockwise, but look at the way, when this is going this way, that's going the other way. So this is a wonderful thing without any pulleys or gears. It's reversing the motion. And look at that thing in the middle, sliding back and forward across the bar and sliding up and down. Unbelievable. That's what I call ingenious.